Today on Sartorial Talks, we're going to be talking about a subject that's been confusing even for me, and I've been studying and writing about menswear for years now, and that is, what is the difference between a blazer and a jacket, and what is the difference between a sports coat and a suit coat? Starting with the difference between a blazer and a jacket, it's very easy to remember why a blazer is called a blazer, simply because a blazer actually has emblazoned buttons with an organization's crest. So it's an elite symbol to wear a blazer typically, and it usually reflects that you're a member of a club, an elite organization, or a sports club. I think this is a very simple way to remember when you relate the words blazer with emblazoned. I've even seen blazers with emblazoned emblems on the coat pocket, but generally it is strictly the buttons that have the emblazoned symbols. Moving forward from the blazer to the jacket, there are two things to remember when you think about a jacket, and that is a jacket is used for an activity or it's used for an event. Let's look at activities. Looking at the hacking jacket, it's used for equestrian purposes, for riding. It was named hacking because back in the 17th century, there was something called the hacking saddle horse, and that was mainly a horse you just take out for pleasure riding. And so during that time, people started referring to the jacket they put on for a pleasure ride as a hacking jacket. And again, this is an activity which relates to the jacket. So another example is the Norfolk Jacket. A Norfolk jacket is a hunting jacket. The 15th Duke of Norfolk wore a specific style of jacket, and after that, it was modeled after him and referred to as the Norfolk Jacket. Again, another activity related to the jacket. So you're starting to see here the difference between the blazer and the jacket. If you look also at events, I'll give you an example of a jacket. You have the mess jacket, which is modeled after the military, who wore a very formal type jacket to formal events, which were military-based types of events. Today, interestingly, if you go into a nice hotel, you'll see a bellhop who is wearing a mess jacket. I'm not sure how that came about, how the bellhop ended up wearing the military mess jacket, but it's a very nice touch when you go into a hotel lobby to see the bellhop dressed well. And so once again, the jacket indicates a specific activity or attendance to a certain event where you would wear a certain sort of jacket. That covers the jacket section. I think it's a very easy way to differentiate the two when you compare a blazer to a jacket. And I hope that it's been clear in the way I've communicated it today. Next, let's move on to sports coats and suit coats. When it comes to sports coats and suit coats, it's a lot easier to understand the difference. A suit coat is worn with a suit, and it just indicates that the suit coat and the suit trousers match. There's not a lot more to say about that. Now, a sports coat is also very easy to remember. It's just an odd coat that you wear with trousers. It just means that the coat and the trousers don't exactly match. So if you want to get a sport coat, it's just something that you would buy alone without matching trousers. I think it's a very simple explanation that's easy to understand. And so I hope this was a good explanation of the difference between jackets and coats. If you have any type of comment or anything you can think of that you would like to add or ask, please leave it in the comments section. We'd really like to hear what you have to say on the matter and maybe learn something ourselves.